Whether they are your family members or your friends, they smile before you, they put smiling face on. That doesn't mean you actually having a rapport with them or no nice relationship with them. What's up, family and friends? Welcome to the Woke Nation, our nation of factual truth, where we feel free to share knowledge and spread the knowledge of factual truth without fear, without favor, and without fear. Where we encourage us to live our lives and live it well through the knowledge of factual truth because it's our lives. And personally, I encourage you to enjoy your life wherever you are, whether you are in the east, west, north, and south, or nowhere, wherever you find yourself. Enjoy your life. Remember, your life is eternal. It cannot be cut short. It cannot be destroyed. And because it was not created, you were born. Only creatures that can be cut short or destroyed permanently. But you, they try to destroy black people. They don't know that we are seed, we are nature. We cannot be destroyed because we weren't created. They were created, they can be destroyed. That's why they live in constant fear, especially fear of darkness. Another word for fear of darkness is fear of black people. They fear the day black people will wake up and turn the table, switch the whole thing, and put them in their right place, which is under the black people. Darkness, darkness, that thick darkness, where every treasure is found. Darkness. I'm sharing with us today what I titled No Place Like Home. Then I asked, which home? I went to Google. You know, religious people hate you going to Google, although all their stuff are also in the Google. But they know in Google you see other stuff that will contradict their stuff, and that one is truth. Their own is false. So they'll be like, no, Google, they believe Bible and everything you need is in the Bible. Just one volume of a book. But where you have unlimited information, they say, no, don't go there. The reason why they are gone, chase his own Adam and Eve out of the garden because they wanted to know beyond what he taught them or the garden he created and put them in that cage. Spirituality, religion is that cage, is that garden of Eden that people stay in. They don't want to go outside. They don't want to go beyond it. They think going beyond what they believe is an abomination or will bring them unknown causes or unknown trouble. So Google said that no place like home means that no matter where you go or what you experience, there is no place that feels as comfortable, safe, and welcoming as your own home. Black people, is that true to us? Africans, is that true to us? No, it's not true to us. There's no place in Africa that is comfortable, safe, and welcoming as we speak. It used to be, but no more. No place in Africa, it doesn't matter the region you're talking about, even in the most interior areas. If you go there, you must see religion there. You must see spirituality there. It's not safe. It is the best place to be, signifying a sense of belonging and familiarity. That's how our home's supposed to be. Our home's supposed to be as comfortable, safe, and welcoming as our own home. It's our place. Igbo people have this adage that they always say. And I wonder, is even Igbo people who are living outside Africa, who are pointing to Igbo, our people in Africa. Listen, Igbo people are not what you're calling them. But I tell them, if you're a Yoruba man, you're Igbo man. If you're Igbo man, you're Igbo man. You're a Hausa man, you're Igbo man. If you're an African, you are Igbo person. It doesn't matter what tribe they tag you or whatever they tell you. Igbo simply means Ndibo, ancient people. Black people are the ancient people, the original people. They are Ndi Igbo. Ndi Igbo Igbo is beyond tribe. Igbo is beyond language. And they keep, even the current Igbo people today will keep splitting. Very soon, people from Imo, Anambra, Ebonyi, Abia, and the other one, which one is that? Imo, Anambra, Abia. They say it's far, right? Ebonyi, Imo, Anambra, Imo. And which one? Come on, which one? The 51. Anambra, Imo, Abia, Ebonyi. And Enugu. Enugu used to be our capital now. So 5 of them, very soon, people in different areas from there, maybe because they make money now and they want to have their own power, like control their own community, they will say they are no longer Igbos too. Yeah. Equally people say they are not Igbo, but I think some of them are saying that they are Igbo. Some of them from Warri or from some part of River State area, those areas you have Bayelsa and all that. Many of them, although they speak Igbo, they answer, they bear Igbo name, their cultures and traditions are exactly according to the ones, the people they call Igbos, that they are denying to be their brethren. But they say they are not Igbos. You see people from Okwan, people from Asaba. All of them, Delta State, they say they are not Igbos. But they are happy to be from Port Harcourt or Delta State or River State, names that have nothing to do with Africa, but they claim it, they put their hat on, slavery, colonial masters' hat, gave to them, they put it on, and they say they're not evil. I said, don't force them, don't beg them, let them be, mind your own business, do your own thing. The Igbos in them, the originality in them will keep bothering them or exposing them. And that's why the Nigerian government, when they want to deal with the Igbos, they know both Edo State, Delta State, River State, Akwa Ibom, Bayelsa, all the 5 Igbo states, all of them are Igbos. They know all of them are one before they came, including even Hausa people. But it is the Fulanis that came because the Fulanis work with the Arabs and the Europeans to enslave, to catch their brethren and give to them, not to kill them, because they forced them also to, they converted them first. Igbo people hold that adage, say, Ebonyi bika ona wachi. One takes care of where he lives. Wherever you live, that's where you take care of. And where you live is supposed to be your home, your own home, not another person's home. Originally, Igbo people never allowed their children to go beyond their boundaries, to go beyond their place. That's what it is, to go beyond their land. Because if the other people catch you in their land, you can be enslaved there, because they see you as maybe someone that came to do something they don't understand or something like that. I think that's how they created the old thing. When they catch such people, they dedicate them to some gods, they become servants there, and nobody in that village dare touch those people. They never maltreated them, but they dedicated, okay, you'll be serving this thing for us. If you read Bible very well, you can find traces of that in the Bible, because the people that compiled the Bible stole from ancient materials, ancient cultures and traditions, ancient words of wisdom, isn't saying so they just miss it, remove certain things, add certain things to confuse people like it is their own. There is nothing in the scriptures that originated, that when you seek for their origin, you can find in Europe or Arabs, except slavery, except war, except everything you say it is evil. Anything that works against nature, that's the only thing that is original with them. You can't be living outside your home and claim your home is a better place, unless you are a lunatic. You can't tell me that my village is better than America now, why I'm living in America. I choose to become citizen of America. If my village, if my village were better than America, I will not come to America in the first place for anything, for any reason. You don't see white people going to vacation or for vacation in your village because where they're coming from is better than your village. The only time you will see them in your village is if they say maybe there's resources there, precious something, mineral resources. Boom, you see them in your village. They want to build factory there. They want to develop there. They deceive you. You think they want to give you school. They want to give you good roads. But you don't know is the resources. That some of your brethren who know that with them, working with them, are the main people benefiting the main thing from them. They're the one that will use the money they make from those people and become your kings, become your governors, become your chairman. You know, they want power. So that you don't come against them and get them. So when they get that power, they have military behind them, they have police behind them, they have other armed guards following them wherever they go, which you cannot afford in your own land. Some of your brethren can afford it. We are not a people until everybody is prosperous in our land. And how can we be prosperous in our land? Doing things together. We make rules that favors everyone equally. Nobody should be above that. I have been asking us, how much is enough for one person? Don't you see how the world is going? We're supposed to make rules saying when you get to this limit, you cannot go beyond that when it comes to money. When it comes to money, when it comes to all this nonsense people are doing with money, how can one person be the richest man in the whole world, have billions at his disposal, and people are suffering? Like Elon Musk, who is the richest man in the whole world, he wants to colonize Mars. But do you hear what people are referring him as an African man? They will never, because he has something. Had he been his black, they wouldn't even put him in the position he is today. They won't. They will fight to keep him down. Like American government or Trump, will not have anything to do with him. So to take the bait to bring him closer, no, they will never do that. Black people think we can fix ourselves, we can fix our land, but it starts individually. I'm doing it myself. I'm doing it around me. I want to live in my own village. I don't want to live in another person's village. People should live in their own village and develop their own village. I'm not saying it maybe in a way to maybe I'm envious or I'm jealous of anyone. No. But think about it. How long are we going to continue in this system of suffering and smiling? System of hierarchy? System of injustice, inequality, no equity, no fairness. Some people get out of the law. Some people are punished by the law. Injustice everywhere. We want everyone to enjoy justice equally. That's how we're supposed to be living. Especially all of you that believe there is a God that made us. Can't you see that you are wiser than that God? Because if you have such power, you ascribe to that God, you would have used it to make everyone live equally. They told you their God created them in the beginning to be equal, right? He said male and female created them. He gave both of them dominion, not man having dominion over the woman or woman being under the man. No. So where the hierarchy came from? From the same God, because God is a source of confusion. He's the same God that begins to say, okay, this one now, I hate this one, I love this one. That's how hierarchy comes, or came into existence. Why children were still in their womb? He said he loved this one, he hated this one. It was not the parents that said that. That's why you see all the religious parents, oppressing their children. They are not themselves. They are doing that under the influence of faith in God. The faith in God taught them to oppress their children. When you are training your children, you are oppressing your children. You are not letting your children be. You want them to be as you want. You're not telling them to be themselves. You want them to make you proud, not to make themselves proud, because you think they are making themselves proud must be rooted in making you proud. That's why you see families don't want anyone that steal in that family, that prostitute in that family, that kill in that family, that do all those things. But they don't know that those are the things that people that are ruling over them actually did and doing. Because whatever you do to make money, you must continue doing it unless that money will go down. That's why you see the rich will continue doing evil to stay rich. If they stop doing evil to stay rich, they become poor, they go down. And none of them want to come down where you are. They have used you to lift themselves up. Wake up. We are going. So if you are not living in your home, but you are living in another person's home where you are enjoying security, where you are enjoying prosperity, where you are having job and enjoying your life, you buy your car, you buy your house, living life large, enjoying yourself. You only visit your village in the festive time. Like last December, we have 30 December. Many people travel to Nigeria. What are they going there? They think at that time, whatever you do, there is no limit. Just do whatever. You are enjoying your life, right? It's a celebration. Let us celebrate. So that's why they came to display their wealth, to display what they have done, use it to oppress those that don't have. And all of them are God-fearing, because that's the thing, the link they don't want to put there, because if they connect it to that link, you will abandon it. They tell it is God that is blessing them. But it is God's people who are doing all those evil. They are the ones doing all those evil you don't like, or it's happening. Godly people doing all of them. No place like home. Home's supposed to be where you experience, where you enjoy comfort, safety, and where you are welcomed, not where you are afraid of your uncle poisoning you, or maybe you don't know who will come and kidnap you. You don't know who will come and kill you. You are the place you were born. You used to walk around there without any fear. But today, even some of you can go without wearing race sneakers in case if you have to run, boom, you run. Run for your dear life in your own hometown, in your own home, in your own village. Think of Africans. You see Africans in America bragging. Then leave America, go back home, let's see. No amount of money you make in America can sustain you in Africa at the moment as we speak. Unless you use it to establish something in Africa, then you'll be going up and down, up and down. But you will never settle one place in Africa. You say you settle in Africa, you have billions of dollars. The way it will go down, you won't know even. You will just wake up one day and say, no, I'm going back to America. You have the testimony of many people who relocated back to Africa and running back to America. And I have planned to go back to Africa. Some people want me to come, some people say, no, don't come. Some people say, wait until you retire. When you retire, then you go. But can I live in my village after I retire? I don't think so for now. Lagos may be better, because at least I'll be doing business there or doing something there, even if it's a small shop where I'm selling some peanuts. It's something. I've already switched off from life of party and all that, because that's one of the things that consumes people's money. Why am I going? I'm not going. Instead of going there, I masturbate and sleep. Why should I go there to be oppressed, disgraced, insulted? You say you cannot live without that? You cannot live without going to where people gather? Despite of what you know that is happening today in this world, a group of people can walk in there and begin to shoot anyhow. So you are making yourself more vulnerable. At least even in your home, you are not safe. Now you leave your home to go to the public where it's not also not safe. That is worse than your own home. I've passed the level of being moved by any party now. Or somebody threw a party, they did that. It don't move me. Oh, this person buy so car. Well, it doesn't move me. Because I know when that person is sleep, he don't own all those things. When that person is sick, he don't enjoy those things anymore. Or you're talking about when they use that term, death. If that person dies, my brother, my sister, there is nothing you give to somebody else that is beneficial to you. It doesn't benefit you. No matter how they lie to you, tell you, you'll be blessed. They lie to you. The only thing that benefits you is the one you enjoy yourself. What you give other person, they give you the illusion of being blessed or being great, doing well. It's a waste. Whether they are your wife, your husband, your children, your siblings, your parents, your whatever you call it. This is you have that illusion. That's why you're struggling to marry and have children. Your own children, my own family, my own distance. The real family blood is like strange thing to Africa. It's the whole community. If the whole people gather to live in the same place, all of them supposed to, agree and enjoy together. But we are living in a time where people are, celebrate what they're supposed to be ashamed of. One person ruling over others, you're celebrating that. One person having money more than others, you're celebrating that. One person oppressing others, you're celebrating that. Then you want the poor not to steal. When you're oppressing them, they don't want to be oppressed. They also want to come to that level where you are when they will have their own money. You see a poor man or a poor boy who traveled to the city or to abroad, he comes back with money. He begins to spread it on their parents. Say, let me, we have made it too. Just to make the parents proud. Just not to see that their own parents is like left behind. But if your parents had thought that, they wouldn't have given back to you without having what it takes to give you comfortable life. Most parents don't think that they only think about themselves. The reason why your father and mother get married was to have you, to use you as bargain chip, or to use you as tools to make money, tools to make them proud. At least some parents will sell land and send you abroad. They deceive most poor parents. They send their children out empty-handed. All they give to them, let me bless you, I bless you, and give them Bible. Any parents that give their child or children Bible is not poor parents. They are wicked parents. Because the money they used to buy that Bible, they would have used it to invest in your life. So for those of you that brag that your parents did you well, if you can tell yourself the truth, if you are not a stupid person, you will know that they did you the worst thing in life because as we speak, you don't know yourself. Because your parents train you against yourself. They train you according to the spirituality they believe in, or according to the religion they believe in, according to culture they believe in, according to tradition they believe in. They didn't allow you to be yourself, live your life. So you're the children who are supposed to be comfortable, safe, welcoming, where you have signifying sense of belonging and familiarity. Sometimes when I listen to our music, all the picture I have before me, unless the one on the screen, in my head is all my villages or where I've been in Africa. I have that picture coming up. Why are you not living in your home permanently? That's how it's supposed to be. Where you were born, that very place you were born. Why do you not live in there? I'm talking about Africans who left Africa for Europe, for Asia, for America. Even those of you that left your village in Africa to another village in Africa. Why are you not living in your own home, in your own family, in your own village permanently? If where you live is where you take care of, then who is taking care of your home, of your own home where you are not living? Why you are not living there? Who is taking care of? Nobody. That small house I built in my village, none of my family members are living there. Why? Because my parents and my siblings are living outside. Apart from my immediate younger brother, all my other siblings were born in Onitsha. So I don't blame them. But how about my parents, myself, and my immediate younger brother? Those who experience that village, why are we not living in that village where we were born? Yet we claim that all is well, God is good, no, nothing, no problem. No, there is. You are not living in your home, it's a problem. You are not living in your land, it's a problem. You are not living where you were born, something happened. That thing that happened is contrary to nature. Anything that drags you away from your home, from your place, is evil. Whether you call it money, whether you call it war, whether you call it slavery, anything that makes you to leave your village, to go live in another place, that thing is evil. But we have been celebrating it as the right way, and we try to defend it with many ideas. Just as our people are defending marriage, like, no, marriage is no, before white people came, we were married there, we are doing this. Nobody was born to be a husband or wife. Start from there. Have you seen anybody born a wife or born a husband? No one. It is the nonsense people made up for selfish gain. Marriage is for selfish gain, just like slavery. That man married that woman to own those children and the woman. The husband is the owner of the wife and their children. The wife has no say in the marriage. No matter how you try to change it, on the remarriage, that's remarriage. And the reason why it will not work unless you keep lying to yourself, suffering in there, is because you are denying what it is. And you want people to keep, you even pushing people to go into it. Start with yourself as I will never give my daughter's hand in marriage to any man. That means I don't value my daughter to give her hand in marriage. If you give your daughter's hand in marriage, you don't respect women and you don't value women. That majority of women accepted it today as the right way to live doesn't make it right. It is wrong to give women in marriage, to give out women. The daughter you have sons and daughters. You sow your daughters and leave your son. Let me show you how it will, because most of you will say that the men are not sold. No, the men also, the sons are also sold, but not permanently like women. That's why you see the sons are sent to go become apprentice or boy for after certain years they have to come back. When I was growing up, it was 3 years, but now, as I heard, I think it's up to 7 years. And that's what they stole and put it also in the Bible, telling you in Exodus chapter 21, verse 7, that when a man sells his daughter, she will not go free like the son. Let me read it, man. Exodus. These people are evil. It's not hidden. But because some of you are benefiting from it, you say, oh, no, it's okay. No, don't talk about that. That's why I don't have many followers. I don't have many likes. I don't have many sharers. Because what I share, spiritual people must be against it. Or religious people must be against it. And if you check my friend list, sometimes it's 5,000. I unfriend many people, like that. But if you check, if I have 5,000 people on my friend list, let's say 299 of them are spiritual people. They don't believe in religion, but they believe in spirituality. Then the other 200 are religious people. They believe there is God, one God. Other gods are bullshit.
And everybody must go according to their holy text. Now it remain only 1%. That 1% that are woke or awakened, even among them, many of them
still carry some religious or spiritual garbage that makes them to disagree with what I'm sharing, which is the main reason I'm sharing it, to provoke them to think. But they think I am sharing it to order them like I know it all. You must do as I say. No.
When you see two scientists
debating, I mean not biased scientists, not scientists that are religious. No.
I don't mean spiritual scientists or religious scientists. No, I mean natural scientists. People that are natural scientists. You see, they bring out every point. Then in that their debate,
you see they narrow it to the factual truth.
That's what makes them different from spiritual people, from religious people, people that still having fear of the unknown, which they call God or higher force or higher being. I say, why do you believe in a higher force or higher being and you are suffering? And you are blaming people. But you say you believe in higher being or higher force.
Blame that being, blame that force, not people. You believe your God is higher than me. Then why will you accuse me of anything? Just tell your God. You see what is happening today? Christians are persecuting woke people in Nigeria, awakened people. Muslims arresting ex-Muslims, Christians arresting ex-Christians. But these two people that are in power, oppressing others, they are the ones that be crying persecution. They will say they are being persecuted. Imagine Christians in Nigeria saying they are being persecuted. It's a lie. Christians are oppressing us in Nigeria down to our interior villages. They are there oppressing us.
Every day, not even weekly, every day Christians are oppressing us. Even in our own compound, Christians are oppressing us. Our own blood relations,
they are oppressing us because they are Christians. They're the one that will cry foul. Oh, they are persecuting us. The Bible said they will persecute us. That's what means. That means we are right. No. Persecuting you doesn't mean they are persecuting you because you are right. Just like the Jews in the Bible crucified Jesus, not because Jesus was right.
Not because Jesus was preaching the gospel. They crucified Jesus according to the word of God. Because Jesus broke the law of God. He walked on the Sabbath day. It's against the commandment of God. Even a son, a boy that went to pick up wood for his family to eat in the Old Testament was killed.
Because it was on Sabbath day.
So Jesus did not die for your sin. Jesus died for his own sin according to the word of their God. Who is building your village? Do you like how women are being treated in your village? The reason why I want to work with the chief of my village
is this. This is the main reason I want to work with him. For us to change all those rules and laws they put
in our land. Why should you have men and boys and girls, and only the boys will share your inheritance? The girls will send them away. Think now, think. When we were gathered, the chief order, I raised that thing also. Why can't you let women be? Why can't you let women work and make their own money as you let men work and make their own money? If you raise your sons to make money and marry, also raise your daughters to make money and marry. Your son can go marry another woman also. Your daughter can go marry another man also. Bring them in your family, in your compound. That's their family. Every man, every woman is supposed to live in their family.
Why are you sending the woman away from their family and leaving the men in their family and claiming it is nature or God made you so? You are wicked.
Any God, any nature, anything that makes a man to rule over a woman is evil. That's wickedness. Somewhere, are you not married? No. I'm married as a Christian. I've not married since I'm woke. If I see a woke woman,
that is woke. I don't mean the one that is fake. I will interrogate the person myself.
Even if it's 1% work, though, I will still have her. But I will not marry her. I will not buy her. I will talk to her. Come, let us. That is how it's supposed to be. It is come, let us. If you agree, then we build together. If you don't agree, go. Okay. You don't need to fight with anyone. You don't need to force yourself on anyone or force anyone to agree with you. Come, let us build. Come, let us make. Come. That's how it's supposed to be. Even in their book, he said their God said, come, let us make man in our own image. That's Genesis 1, 26 to 28. Then in Genesis 11, he said, when people begin to multiply, they came to a place, they said, come, let us make, come, let us build. And they succeeded. What stopped them from building, which represents African people today, is the envy and jealousy and envy of God. God became envy and came down to Africans, stopped them from building, scattered them everywhere. That's why you will see many black people inventing in Africa, but go to America. Most inventors there are Africans, black people. All over the world. Elon Musk, you are saying he stole those things from black people, from South Africa. Every rich person in this world is rich through African resources.
Black people's wealth.
Not by any God, not by any white man's ideology, except to take credit or to kill, steal, and destroy. That's white man's ideology.
War is white man's ideology, not black African ideology.
Just like marriage is white man's ideology, not black people's anything.
Is your home better than another person's home where you are paying rent
or taxes? Some Africans in America, they don't pay rent anymore. They buy home.
They buy home or they build their own home, but they are paying taxes. In America, so long you are living in America, you are either paying rent or you're paying tax. Nobody is living free in America. Nobody.
Unlike in Africa, where you have land, you're not paying any tax, it's your land. You build a house there, it's your own. In our villages, go. That's a, but you see the first thing these people go and they emulate real estate.
We have realtors in our villages. We don't supposed to. Black people don't sell land before. Black people don't buy land before. It's never done. It's an abomination for you to sell land
in Africa before. We share land, we give land, but you see, selling land, no. If you're a stranger, you come to our land, we cannot sell you land. I see where Kenneth Okonkwo was defending Igbos because of the nonsense. One is either Hausa or Yoruba man. I think Yoruba man said that nonsense because they always attack Igbo. Hausas did their own secret, but the only people that comes publicly to attack Igbos are the Yorubas.
I mean, online. But when it comes to like really to kill, yeah, Hausa people do that more than Yoruba people. And they kill also Yoruba people when the thing comes to their head. But he was saying how his father sold land to a Yoruba man that came to their land.
That's wrong.
But that's what education has done because his father was educated. So, and he said that the man even helped his father to secure loan to do his business.
Igbo people don't used to sell land. It was an abomination for people today. If I want to sell even in my Ishobi, I can sell it today. Even if homeowner said, no, you cannot sell it. You just find one stubborn buyer that is rich.
There are some rich people, they have money. They want to buy any land that is in dispute. Because the moment they buy the land, they have the highest lawyer they need. They secure that land. The other people will not do anything.
It's happening. And that's why it pained me
that my siblings and my mother treated me and still treating me the way they do.
Because they don't know they are playing to the hands of those who are perpetrating the evil in the land. Why are we selling our water? That's what, okay, I can sell mine too. I don't have a son, right? I can decide because you say it is only a son that will inherit. My daughter will not inherit it. It's my own, right? Then I'm the one in charge now. I can sell it. That's it.
Let us think, my people.
And stop being stupid. There are many ways to kill a rat, but we leave this rat eating us, eating us, eating us. We are suffering, and we are having hope. One day God will come, or one day miracle, or one day one government will do this. Let us start with ourselves. In your own family, in your own community, start from there.
Many of our people are living where they are paying rent and being insulted instead of them living in their own home where they are not paying rent, where they are not being insulted as tenants.
I have siblings. I'm telling you as we speak, at least my 3 brothers who are living in Onitsha now, or my 4 brothers who are living in Nigeria now.
They are suffering. They are struggling to pay rent there. I know many people expect me to be paying all that, but fuck all of you that expect me to do that. Because I built family house in the village. And all of them are free to go live there. Nobody will ask them to pay. We have water there. We have running water, clean running water. That they used to take it to Onitsha to drink. They take water from the village, borehole I made. They take it to Onitsha, drinking it.
We have generator. I bought 2 generators to put there. But it's because of their foolishness that I lock them up. Because I heard that, so anytime they feel that they just come to the village, put on the lights, fucking girls there, and doing a lot of nonsense there. But you won't live there. During Christmas, you see them home, going to watch masquerade.
But you won't live there.
All of them have left after the Christmas festivals and all that, right?
Nobody is living there. In Igbo land, it is an abomination for you to come into a compound. There's no goat there. There's no fowl there, like all this chicken. In a compound. That is evil.
But go to many houses you see in our land.
Many of them, nobody is living in them. Because people that build them are living in the city, living in abroad. And you want people that are living in the village suffering, not to break in and steal from there?
Is that what you think? Stop killing thieves. Stop killing those. You say you can't, they steal, they break and all that. Stop killing them. You are part of the people that made them, that forced them to make that choice.
Do you think they have the free will to not steal? No, they don't.
The condition they are in demand that they have their own money. So you lock up something there and went to your city or to abroad where you are living.
They break in and go and take it. They didn't do any wrong. It's not wrong to steal. In fact, it is thieves or criminals who made the law, thou shalt not steal. You should not steal. You should not covet. There is the people that destroy our land that make those laws to stop us from revenging.
You tell me do not steal, and at the same time you tell me do not revenge. Why? Why are you living under the bridge in Lagos when there is a house, you have a room in your father's land, in your father's house, in your village? Because of shame. Oh, my mates, my schoolmates, they are driving cars I don't have. That's why you're suffering in the city. That's why you are suffering abroad. 2008, when I went to China, you see our people running like rats inside people's house. I said, why are you running from police like this? I rather go back to my village. They said, listen, Mr. Man, we will never go back to Nigeria unless we make money. Is that life? That's why you hear Nigerians, Africans have bad names all over the world.
Because they are doing whatever possible for them to make big money. You don't want them to become nurse or doctor, that it will take time for them to make that money. Why they know that they can do pay, oh, make the money immediately. Zoom. Just as like social media is making many people making money.
Except me for now.
Because what I'm doing is not sellable. It's not something people can just buy. It's not something people will like. They hate factual truth. Give them half truth, they will come.
Why do you see the lives of like
Mr. Isaac? You know anybody that talk about spiritual things have followers like that? Because that's what majority of our people want. They want to hear about that. They want you to make it true to them that it is real.
somebody asked me, do you believe that black magic is real? I said personally, I never experienced, I cannot tell you it's real.
But I still want it to be real.
Because I somehow believe it is our own thing, it's an African thing. So let it be real so we can use it against those who are oppressing us, not against ourselves. You have the power to disappear and do something. Then why can't you disappear? Go to America, White House, and tell them blah blah. And that thing you think they're doing against Africa, tell them if you don't stop it so time, I'm coming back to deal with you.
Where is your power? Where is those your ancestral powers?
You are attributing to one stupid spring
being that never existed, but you are the one doing all that thing to make it work. To live in the city or abroad and make money to go and oppress your poor village people.
And claiming it is you made all that by the grace of God. So that God make you better than those living in your own hometown.
You abandoned your village, you abandoned your hometown.
For the city, for abroad.
Now you come back oppressing them.
And you also claiming there is God where you are making that money. Also, there is God in your village. How many God do you believe in? The God of your village is not the same with the God of your township or city or abroad.
Because if it's the same God, he should be able to prosper also people that are in your village. The God that is blessing you in America but not blessing the people in your village is a wicked God. And you are wicked like that God. That's why I always say that states, God-fearing people are as wicked as their God. Their God is evil and they are evil. You see parents pushing their little children, you don't see children, their 5-year-old daughter, they send them to become housemaid in the city. Some give it to their sister. You send your own daughter to go be a slave to your sister because of what you eat. Maybe every weekend, every month, or anytime your sister comes to the village, they buy you bread and give you some money. Give you maybe wrapper to you. Hey, you go. Ndị nne m ama iseka. CWO women.
The God that can bless you in America, in Europe, in Asia, in the city.
But he cannot bless those people in your village equally.
Helping them to make money, helping them to buy cars, helping them to live large as you are living. That God is wicked, and you are also as wicked as that God. No matter how much you are giving to people, you wicked parents who are pushing your daughters to go to become maids or get married, why can't that your God bless all of you in your family? You wicked parents who are pushing your sons to go become servants, become apprentices to somebody else, serving them. Do you know the trauma those sons went through? Living under another man's roof. The wife of that man maltreating them. The man also using them anyhow. All you hope is coming. He will establish him. He will settle him. He will become. That's why you see the poverty is a circle. He keep that circle of poverty. Rich becoming richer, poor becoming poorer. But because of they will settle him, and that's why he spent all this year suffering. And after they said they are going to give thanks to the God, their son, served his master and he was saved. And the same people will say they are free. Serve his master. They even use that exact word. He finished serving his master. That's slavery system. We call it boy boy in Igbo land. Some say it's apprenticeship. The man go to village and get a poor boy. Say, how many rich man's son you see doing boy boy like that? No, rich men, they send their son to go land the trade. He comes home, go there. Even the one that claimed to be master, respect him. You don't treat him as boy. As his boy or a boy. Think about it, my people. Stop pushing your children away from your house. Don't have children until you have what it takes to take care of them. What it takes to live with them. Live with your children. Stop disciplining your children. Live with them. Stop training your children. Live with them. When you train your children, you have destroyed their life. They don't know themselves anymore. And they continue living that life you train them to live. And you see some of them, they are ready to hate and kill anyone that contradicts such life. They like it. How dare you say marriage is slavery? It's not. It depends on how you. How dare you say love is evil? It depends on what. But God loved you and gave his son. You don't know that love is evil. Huh? You tell a woman or you tell a man, I love you, only for you to take their money or only for you to have sex with them. And you don't know that love is evil. They say, what do you mean love is evil? Explain. Fuck you. Explain what? Check the definition of love and use your brain. I don't need to define it. You have your own dictionary. Love is not action word at all. They attach it to action. That's why they say that giving is love. If you give, that's love. No, it's not. Giving is giving. Love is love. Love is fake feeling, period. Fake emotion. It's temporal too. It never lasts. Love never lasts anywhere because it's a lie. Lie will never last. You see, poor parents send their children away in the name of go make us proud. And you see even adults opening their mouth. Many of them are today celebrities saying, I make my mother proud. I'm doing this to make my mother proud. The reason why my music blow, just making I'm making my mother proud. Most of them say mother, making my mother proud. How about your father? Some say they want to make their village people proud. So they do, I want to do that. We are doing this in the village. Why are we people, Igbo people, building all those things in our land when there is government? One person building many roads in Igbo land. Many of us think it's a development. It's not. We're supposed to hold the government people or politicians accountable. That's the real development. The man that built that big hospital in Orumba, local government area last time, like 3 years ago or 2 years ago. Have you heard about that hospital again? Igbo people still going to India to treat some certain things. When they build out those things, when people say we don't have a hospital, no, we do. What they mean is that it's not functioning. They don't have the equipment needed to be treating patients there. People are dying there anyhow. That's why they cling to faith, to God. Oh God, I believe in God. I will not die, but live to declare the glory of God. And the glory of God becomes shame. You push your children away to go make money to make you proud. If they don't make money, you are ashamed. He said, see the son of that Itenga. He traveled. After this, he made it. Is he not living in the same South Africa you are living? Did you ask that guy what he actually did? Did you know what that guy did? Or do you know what he did to make the money? You don't know. But you are oppressing your own poor children. You are the one that born them in poverty. You are oppressing them. If I'm a Christian now, we say God punish you. Imagine poor parents who are not proud of their poor children. That's the devastating effect of family entitlement. And that's why you see everybody in Africa, poor and rich, they stand and they hold on to that entitlement. You then, how can you say you make money? Your family are suffering. Excuse me. Yes, my family can make money too. Zenko, the one that lavished all that money in the burial of his mother, right? Do you know some people also against him? They say, go to your mother's place. Nobody, they don't have a nice house there. You are here wasting money. Don't punish it. They've been cursing the guy. It is his money. His mother's place people, they have people there also. They can make their own money. When my uncle was alive, they were complaining that he was stingy. He don't give anybody. What I always tell them is go and make your own. He's the one that make the money. If he don't give to you, he don't owe you anything. You can cost him what you want. It will not happen. Yes, he died and his family is like that. And so what? Does that solve your problem? No. Because as you make your bed, so he lay on it. So he did not help people like that. When he died, nobody was there to defend his family. There's nothing wrong with that. It's called fairness. Even himself, he said that. He used to say that when he was alive. Yes. You believe what you sow, that's what you reap. Then why are you worried about maybe you are reaping the poverty you saw on other people? That's why you're poor.